Namaste. Okay, guys. This is for, as you saw on the thumbnail, this is for a very good friend of mine, a very big supporter. Her name is Tammy. Um, she is dealing with some health problems, and like I always like to pray for all my subs and all the people that I care about, for their family members. Like we're praying for Ginny to get better and to be able to get out of the hospital soon. That's White Dove's daughter. She also goes as Arkansas, um, but we know her as White Dove. We know her as Stephanie. We're also praying for our friend Tammy, and the chakra that I'm indicating, that I'm playing some music for. Sorry, I don't want to show you me because I'm ugly today. And so I figured let me put it on my artwork because my artwork's not that ugly. Okay. So, I just want to read you. We're listening to music that is for the sacral chakra for Tammy. And Tammy has, oh, stop.
Recently, I discovered
Sorry.
a big problem.
My fat fingers
so
just hit.
Creating amazing colored pencil
Sorry, guys.
I found that.
One second. My big fingers hit into it, so I'm not even lighting any incense right now because I still have the sore throat and I don't want to aggravate it. So one second, guys. Meditation music to heal the sacral chakra. Okay. Sorry, I just really need music. Okay. So, yes, she just had a biopsy. She's having surgery. I don't know what the date is for the surgery. But she's going through a lot of things with bleeding in the sacral area, sacral chakra, which is orange. Um, there's orange painting right there, and then there's, if you could see, I still have sunshine. I just gave away my angel that was orange to Crystal Libra Visions because I thought she needed an angel. Anyhow, so we're more, when you're trying to heal your sacral chakra, wear more peach colors, wear more orange colors, orange shirts, orange underwear, orange pants. And you might say, well, I don't think I could pull off orange pants, and there's really not orange pants out there. So then go for coral, or a combination of red and orange, maybe. Whatever you can get. If you can get orange shorts and wear them in the house, or just orange underwear, peach underwear, that's really good. And even for men could use that because we all have a sacral chakra. So I'm just going to read you a little bit about what Louise Hay says about when we have problems in certain areas. And just give me a minute because my other glasses broke. And these are the colors that Summer was looking at and made me take out of my white cabinet, but I never really put purple and green together. At least maybe I did a long time ago, but she made me take two versions of purple and this green. So I didn't do anything with it yet, but I always keep my word. So Louise Hay says that the ovaries, they represent points of creation and creativity. So what we create is in our ovaries. What we create physically with a baby, and what we create as an idea or a business, okay? And so if you have any problems with your ovaries, the affirmation for that is, I am tongue-tied. I only had half a cup of coffee. I am balanced in my creative flow. I am balanced in my creative flow. I am balanced in my creative flow. Okay? And then, another one is, I am at peace with my own feelings. I am safe where I am. I create my own security. I love and approve of myself. I am at peace with my own feelings. I am safe where I am. I create my own security. I love and approve of myself. I'm at peace with my own feelings. I'm safe where I am. I create my own security. I love and approve of myself. Okay. And then, if you get a cyst or tumor in anywhere in the body, Louise Hay believes it is nursing. It means you might be nursing old hurts and shocks. Like you still didn't get over some things that happened that traumatized you in the past. Nursing old hurts and shocks. Building remorse. Like remorse keeps on building up. And what the affirmation for that is, I lovingly release the past and turn my attention to this new day. All is well. I lovingly release the past and turn my attention to this new day. All is well. I lovingly release the past. Think about one thing in the past that happened that was painful, that you didn't feel like you were heard, you didn't feel like anybody recognized your feelings and validated your feelings, and they just wanted to move on, and they just basically dissed you. Now it's time to lovingly release the past. It's done. It's never going to happen again. Okay? Let it go. You are not in that state of pain anymore. You don't have to grieve for it anymore. I lovingly release the past and turn my attention to this new day. All is well. And it's even good to write down on a piece of paper what really bothered you in the past, what was really heartbreaking to you, and most likely it has something to do with a baby, a child, or pregnancy, maybe a miscarriage, a child that grew up and maybe didn't respond to you the same way, or a parent, or starting a new business and then stopping it and just never, finishing it, because that's our baby too. A business that we create or that we think about creating, that starts in our gut. That starts in our sacral chakra, which is our abdomen. Okay? So write it down on a piece of paper, whatever broke your heart in the past, whatever it is. Okay? It could be somebody's reactions to what pain that you had, and write it down, and then just write how you wanted people to react to you. Maybe it's just, I wanted you to listen to me. I wanted you to believe me. I wanted you to put your hand around me and say, it's going to be okay, or I'm so sorry that happened to you, and I truly love you, and don't worry, it's not going to happen to you again. Or I support you, and I'll help you with that new business, or I'll help you to move on from that painful event. whatever it is. And then you could either rip it up and burn it on a candle, if that sounds too black magic and scary and pyromaniac type. Then you take it, you rip it up into pieces, and you put it outside in the garbage in a plastic bag that you know it's going to go away from the house. Okay? Don't bury it, because when you bury it, then it stays with you. Okay? So it's a way of releasing it. And then also light a piece of sage that I'm sure Katrina Mystic Brady gave to you. Light a Palo Santo stick, and you say a prayer. Okay. All right. I think that's all in Louise Hay's book that I wanted to say. Maybe one more thing. Okay, I think that one's done. Okay, so now I'm just gonna read. I have the same paper here. This is all for the sacral chakra, and I'm just gonna read it. And as you're listening to the music and looking at the artwork, you can absorb it. Okay, maybe you want to look over there. I don't know if you could see it that well. Okay, so sacral chakra. Okay, it's in the abdomen. And it has to do with your... Oh, that's what I need. I thought I had that, but hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Commercial break. I need you to be over there. Oh, sorry. I don't want you to see me. Don't look at me. Okay. I look terrible. Okay. So, your... Okay. It's your second chakra, which is called the sacral chakra. The color is orange, but it could also be peach. The lotus of 6 petals is represented by that. The location is right below the navel. The flow of energy moves in an anti-clockwise direction and connects with the etheric auric body. Regulates your ovaries, your testes, and see, it's not just for women, it's for men too. If men are having trouble in their sacral chakra, they will have trouble with their testes, their kidneys, their bladder, prostate. Okay, women will have trouble with their ovaries and their kidneys, pelvis, body fluids. It's in charge of adrenal glands, large intestines, lower back. You'll have loads of pain in the lower back and the sacrum. I used to have endometritis, and I had several like scrapings and operations, and they burnt out my fallopian tubes when I was like 46. And yeah, I had lots of problems in that area, but I didn't want to take my uterus out, because then you have to go on more pills for to regulate your hormones. Okay, so it's associated with sexuality, sensuality, creativity, mentoring, and honoring and nourishing ourselves. It's associated with change and creativity. Okay, so if you're having trouble with this chakra, or you're medically having trouble with this chakra, you need to be watching Jason Stevenson or any other YouTube channel that just shows you affirmations for and colors and mandalas of for orange, and sometimes red is good too, like a mixture of orange and red. But anyhow, that's color therapy. Okay, so let's get started on a couple of affirmations, and then I'm going to close out. The second chakra, I am a mentor, not a rescuer. A lot of people who act as rescuers, they forget about rescuing themselves. Okay, they try to busy themselves with helping different family members and friends, but then they forget they put themselves last on the list. So put yourself first on the list so that you can get yourself rescued, yourself help. Okay, because people who have trouble with their second chakra, they're usually very much givers, but they don't give to themselves enough. Okay, so I avoid continually sacrificing my own happiness for others by rescuing and enabling them, as doing this may hinder personal growth for both of us. I'm going to read that one more time because that's a big one. And if you bought my artwork, I have given you these affirmations. If you had bought something that was orange, I had given you these affirmations. And if I didn't and you want it, just let me know. I can always mail it to you. All right, so I avoid continually sacrificing my own happiness for others by rescuing and enabling them, as doing this may hinder personal growth for both of us. Okay. The second one, I choose not to be a martyr. It's very easy to just fall into martyrdom. Oh, I help everybody. I give to everybody. You know, that's what I like to do. Oh, never mind me. So it's easy to become a martyr. So you're supposed to say, I choose not to be a martyr. I choose not to be a martyr. I am a mentor, not a rescuer. I am a mentor. Show people what you want them to do. Don't just rescue them. Show people how to work and make their own money, not just give them the money, for example. Because if you give them the money, they'll eat for 2 nights. But if you show them how to get a job, then they'll eat, until they don't have that job anymore. Okay, number 4. I don't assume that everyone wants my opinions and solutions to their life challenges, and if I'm in doubt, I will ask them. Number 5, I take responsibility for my own happiness. I take responsibility for my own happiness. It's not about if my spouse or my significant other approves of me. It's not my parents, my mother or my father's responsibility. Okay? I accept myself, and it's my responsibility to make myself happy first before anybody else could add to my happiness. I connect with myself as a sexual being. I am passionate and outgoing. I express my emotions without being overbearing. I express my sexuality in a healthy way, free of guilt. I connect with myself as a sexual being. I'm passionate and outgoing. Now, a lot of people who have been sexually abused or somebody attacked them at some point in their life will have trouble with the sacral chakra, because what are you going to do if somebody took something from you that you didn't give them from your body? You'll go within. You'll try to protect yourself, and that's a natural reaction. But after a while, when the abuse is not happening anymore, you're supposed to heal that part of yourself and open up to people who are not abusing you, who are nice to you, who are your loving spouse, who are your loving family members, who are your loving significant others. And a lot of people with this trauma will have trouble in that area. Okay, and this is how we heal it. We expose ourselves to the chakra, the sacral chakra, which is orange. We eat and drink more orange foods and drinks. We paint. We paint a picture that's just orange and maybe a little bit of red if need be. And we say the affirmations and we write the affirmations until we feel it. Okay? I express my emotions without being overbearing. I express my emotions without being overbearing. I express my sexuality in a healthy way, free of guilt. It's okay to be sexy. It's okay to be sexy. I express my sexuality in a healthy way, free of guilt. I do not have to hold guilt on my sexuality. I do not have to hold guilt on my sexuality. I connect with my true sensual desires. I use my creativity to express my individuality. I use my creativity to express my individuality. I am a divine expression of the infinite whole. I am a divine expression of the infinite whole. God wants me to express my creativity. He put it there. I express my emotions clearly and with ease. I express my emotions clearly and with ease. Okay, 1 second.
Find your relief at the Joint Chiropractic. No appointments or insurance hassles. And open.
Sorry, guys. Okay. I express my emotions clearly and with ease. I connect with my inner joy, ambition, and love for myself. Very important. I connect with my inner joy, ambition, and love for myself. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you feel good. I am an optimist and hopeful. I'm sorry, I am optimistic. Yeah, I gotta get hooked on phonics over here. It's because I need another cup of coffee. I am optimistic and hopeful. I am optimistic that I'm going to have another cup of coffee soon. I am optimistic and hopeful. I experience balanced relationships where I feel there's an even give and take. I experience balanced relationships. I enjoy expanding my boundaries. I find new exciting ways of expressing myself every day. I find new exciting ways of expressing myself every day. Okay. I think I read all of those. 1 second. Let me just check. Hope you don't have a plane to catch. I was trying to do this before, but I guess I didn't pull out the right picture, the right papers. Hi guys. Okay, so I said this before, but I'm gonna just say it again. The organs that it's related to is the kidneys below the navel, everything below the navel, which are the regulates the ovaries, testes, kidneys, bladder, prostate, pelvis, body, fluids, adrenal glands, large intestines, lower back, and sacrum. It has to do with sexuality, sensuality, mentoring and honoring and nurturing ourselves, creation of an idea, a baby, or a business, creative manifestation, feeling worthy of abundance, feeling worthy to reward yourself, well-being, food, rest, exercise. Why is that important? Because a lot of people who have sacral chakra problems, they're not able to maybe ingest that much food. They maybe are having trouble with liquids and food. They're not getting enough rest, not getting enough exercise perhaps. Those are all things that nurture the body and give to the body. So if you're rejecting that, do more meditations on your sacral chakra. And okay, I encourage myself to express my sensuality and emotions creatively using all of my faculties, including touch. I don't like showing you that side because I feel like you're not going to be able to hear me, and anyhow. Okay, I encourage myself to express my sensuality and emotions creatively, using all my faculties, including touch, voice, and actions, and creative abilities such as art, craft, music, acting, cooking, gardening, writing, or working with animals is really very important for anybody with sacral chakra, because the animals basically help you with all this. Sorry, I'm just adding to my sheet. And that could be any kind of animals, including birds. So, cooking, gardening, writing, okay? That's why I always tell you guys, please write something down. Please keep your journal. Write down the affirmations I give you or that you get on your own. Write down what your problem, what you feel your problem or your hurt is. Just by writing it gives you power, brings your power back to you. And then you could heal that area that was hurt, okay? I promise you, you can. I know people who, you know, started painting or just coloring in a coloring book. I do that too sometimes. And it just brings such pleasure. Cooking. The other night, after I did 4 videos for summer, or 3 videos, whatever it was, I wanted to cook the eggplant because I had 2 eggplants and they go bad if you leave it more than a week. So I cooked up 2 eggplants. I was tired from doing the videos, but I said, you know what? I didn't work. Let me cook eggplant. So I cooked the eggplant, and I made pasta on the side with mixed vegetables in it, and it was delicious. It was a lot of work. It smelled like Christmas time. But just cooking was like a way of creating, because I told you I haven't been painting, but I'm going to be painting again, even if it's just for me. Okay, it helps you. Writing, I am always writing. Okay, so do something creative that you like to do, and if you can't think of anything, just really hang out with your animals. And if you don't have any animals, you better get them. You better get an animal. Okay. I have the ability to manifest and create positive outcomes in my life. I have the ability to manifest and create positive outcomes in my life. It's a time for me to manifest what I need. I ask myself, what do I need? It's a time for me to manifest what I want. I ask myself, what do I want? And write it down. And then say, I'm so happy and grateful now that, and whatever you have, whatever you want, you act as if you have it already. Okay? I maintain a positive attitude in all I do. I maintain a positive attitude in all I do. I'm open and I'm open to receive, and I'm deserving. I'm open to receive, and I am deserving. Okay? Sometimes people get a urinary tract infection when they have problems in the sacral chakra. So, meaning of urinary tract infection is being pissed off, holding it in, being pissed off at something or somebody, usually at the opposite sex or a lover, blaming others, not wanting to give yourself any more. So, the healing affirmation for a urinary tract infection is I release the pattern in my consciousness that created this condition, and I am willing to change. I love and approve of myself. I release the pattern in my consciousness that created this condition. I am willing to change. I love and approve of myself. Okay? That could also have to do with holding in water. Holding. Hi! On a video. Did you have a good time?
It was nice.
Bring me home anything?
No, I'm sorry you didn't say anything. I only went there and then I got my car washed.
Okay.
Because there was cat things on it.
Okay. Okay, so the other thing about the kidney problems, if you have them, it definitely has to do with the chakra, sacral chakra, orange chakra, I call it, or it's called the second chakra. The first chakra is the red root. Second chakra is the sacral, which is orange. Okay. Sometimes people who have urinary tract infections because of an underlying problem, or they're just too busy, like as a teacher, I had to wait till it was time to go, lunchtime before I can go to the bathroom. And that's very bad. And a lot of teachers and nurses have the same problem. But you have to give yourself permission. And then I started to ask the aide to watch as I ran to the bathroom. Watch the kids while I run to the bathroom. Because when you're not going to the bathroom, sometimes when you have a problem with the sacral chakra, you don't even want to take water in, so you're not drinking enough water because you don't want to go and release it. I know it sounds weird and sick or whatever, and you might not agree with it, but believe me, I've had plenty of urinary tract infections over my lifetime. I've had kidney stones, okay, which are more painful than giving birth. So, I looked into it. Your girl looked into it, all right? So, you have to increase your water, not only your water, lemon water, okay? You take a lemon, a real lemon, and you put it in the water. And a good thing to do is get a glass container, I have a big huge glass jar that you can get from the 99-cent store, or any stores I think sell it, and